Hello, welcome back. I really wanted to come here today and talk to you guys about the word which, because I noticed some things about it. I noticed people feel really scared to use it. They're like, I'm not going to use which ever. And so they don't. And that makes me freak out because I understand how important it is to be able to use it. Yes, and also because I think I can make it quite simple in the way I explain this. So let's see what we've got. When you're talking about choice, so there is more than one option, you use which. So in this case, you could say, which color do you like? The blue or the orange? Which color? Because there is choice. There is blue and there is orange. You see, there's choice here, this or that. So we say which. That's a very simple way for you guys to remember to use which. You could say, which city did you like best? Which one? Which city? London or New York? Which city did you like best? You might say to me, I like milk chocolate and white chocolate. I just love both. And I'll say, okay, but which one do you prefer? Which one out of the two? You see, which one? Because you just told me you love milk and white chocolate. Therefore, I want to know which one you like best. So, which one do you like best? You're going to use which when you are referring to something. You're talking about that thing. So we could be together driving and I could say to you, that's the house which I lived in, which I lived in. I am referring to the house. I am talking about the house, see? And there are two set structures that we use all the time with which that I think really help you to start paying attention. Maybe not start using it, like saying it yourself at this very moment, but you can start to pay attention and to pick up on it when people say it, when you're watching stuff in English. The number one is all of which, and it works like this. Maybe we're together and I'm showing you some restaurants. So there is this road with, say, 2 or 3 restaurants. And we're going to choose a place to eat in. And I know you love seafood. So I could say, look, those are the restaurants that we've got here, all of which have got great seafood. All of which, all of them. Like I'm referring to those restaurants, you see. So those are the restaurants we've got here, all of which have great seafood. Referring to those. So all of which works exactly the same way as none of which. So you could say, we've got these 3 restaurants, none of which have got any seafood. Sorry, we're just gonna have to eat pasta with no seafood at all. None of which, 0, none, nothing. The other sentence that I love with which is why. When you're explaining something. So I would say to you, I really believe the best way to learn English is by listening to English, which is why I am doing this right now. Which is why I am speaking to you in English. Which is why I am explaining why I wanted to travel this year, which is why I bought some new clothes. That is not relevant. But yeah. Which is why. And just to end this video, I wanted to give you a little bit of grammatical information. Don't worry, we're not going to go too crazy, and I'm not even going to give you terms. I'm not even going to give you terms, like grammatical terms, because I don't think you need to know them. And I don't know all of them. So, yeah. But I am going to give you some simple yet important information for you guys to think about, okay? But I don't want you to freak out about this. I don't want you to go crazy because native speakers do get confused about these things. So if native speakers get confused, I mean, who are you to not get confused, right? Yeah. So what I wanted to say is a little bit about the difference between which and that. When inside a sentence, you know, when you're explaining something, sometimes you use which, sometimes you use that. It's a bit crazy. So just simple yet interesting information for you. You're gonna use which when that little bit of information you're saying does not change the meaning of the sentence. Patricia's work, which is so awesome, helps a lot of people. If you remove this part, which is so awesome, remove it, the sentence has the same meaning. Patricia's work helps a lot of people. Yeah, has the same meaning. So, which is so awesome is almost like extra information, but not really needed. We use which. However, when that bit of information is important in the sentence and if removed changes the meaning of that sentence, it needs to be that. So for example, Patricia's work that you find on Instagram helps a lot of people. That you find on Instagram, if you remove that, it might change the meaning because you could be referring specifically to the work I do on Instagram as opposed to the work I do here on YouTube. You see? So when you remove that little bit of the sentence and it doesn't change the meaning, you can use which. When it does change the meaning, you use that. That is what makes it really like, this is important and I cannot remove this bit of my sentence. I'm telling you this because a lot of you guys like to know details about stuff. So I thought it would be interesting to share this with you. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.